Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. At the end of the last bonus episode, we finished off with a total of 118 power stars, and in this bonus episode, and also the final bonus episode, we are going to get the last two and finish the rest of the Comet Stars. It is now time to re-enter Melty Molten Galaxy to take on Red Hot Purple Coins. So for this particular mission, I remember this being kind of a pain because there's multiple ways that you can die because of all the hot steam and of course falling into the lava. But I guess if you are halfway decent at the game, unlike myself, that really shouldn't be much of an issue. Because I mean, like you're seeing right here, they're essentially placing purple coins right on top of those hot steam veins that shoot out of the ground. So I guess in that particular instance, it's, you know, can be kind of challenging, I guess, if you are taking too many hits and you die and have to restart. But for the most part, this one is pretty dang easy. I mean, I'm pretty bad at the game and even I can do it, so what's your excuse? No, I'm just kidding. I'm being weird. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and finish off with this final purple coin mission. And we actually have one more power star, of course, after this one. But it's going to be a daredevil run, so... of course, I would burn my booty. I went ahead and grabbed that live stream just in case. Don't really need it, but you know, you never know. And I love those freaking, that lava that shoots out of the dang, you know, out of the ground, kind of like a geyser. They're kind of like lava geysers. I kind of love those. But anyways, we're going to focus our attention on the purple coins. And yeah, I guess what better way to finish off the purple coin stars than a Melty Molten Galaxy, even though... yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of one of the galaxies we had left to do. But yeah, for the most part, this one's pretty easy. Again, you just have to watch out for the lava. Yeah, this part actually right here can be probably the more challenging section of the galaxy because, wow, I already lost my extra lives. Those platforms, I forgot, will actually sink into the ground pretty quickly. So you kind of have to move pretty fast there or else you can burn your booty. So... but anyways, of course you don't want to do that, you know, more than 3 times because of course, well, or if you didn't grab the extra live stream like I did, you don't want to do it 3 times at all. And I'm already down to 2 hits. My goodness, I really hope I don't die here. That's very possible, but let's hope that doesn't happen. We're already halfway done, so let's see what we can do here. So yeah, essentially the first half of the coins are going to be up until this point, and then once you cross those platforms, you have, of course, the rest of the coins left to get. And there are going to be some right up in this area here, right before the volcano, so we want to make sure we grab these. And I love how they're very clever placement of these purple coins and top of these shooting hot steam things. So like I said, a lot of those coins are going to be placed on there, so you just want to kind of time it to where those things do not shoot up, of course, at you. And then you can of course grab the purple coins on them. And as you can see, we have purple coins even out there on those platforms. And wow, I really did not time that jump well. Didn't really angle it well, I guess, for the most part. Wow. Okay. Woo. I thought I was gonna fall in again. Okay, don't want to die right here. And I might actually. Are we gonna die? Nope. Yep, we are. Jumping back in, I'm pretty much at the point I was on the last attempt. I'm over halfway here, so I just wanted to kind of get those coins again. Look at different paths. We're gonna go ahead and take care of these now. Wow, I don't want to fall in there again. That way we don't have to worry about these, because these are probably the hardest of the whole galaxy, just because they're placed on these little tiny freaking platforms that sink into the lava. And if that's not a death trap, then I don't know what is. But we want to go ahead and avoid these hot steam veins because we have, of course, more purple coins to go ahead and collect throughout the rest of the galaxy. And we're at 64, man. Lucky number 64. I love it. Yeah, there are some purple coins kind of hiding on the side of this big mountain. So it's very important to, again, check every nook and cranny. Even in this galaxy where you would think that there's really not many places they could hide purple coins here. Well, guess again, they have them right here on the dang side of that. Essentially this cliff where you have to use that sling star to get yourself over to the volcano. So, but we are about 3/4 done already, man. This final purple coin mission is really coming and going, even though it's taken me 2 attempts now. But anyways, we'll grab these last 3 that are at the top of this cliff. And as you can see, we have some purple coins kind of trailing up the volcano. So we want to make our way over there here shortly. But we want to go ahead and grab these since I didn't grab these yet on this attempt. And oh, wow. I forgot they hide them underneath the freaking sinking platforms. That's very genius. I kind of like that. I kind of forgot they did that. Yeah, never mind. This one's not as easy as I'm saying it is. I guess it's not timed. And man, they really could have been terrible if they timed this. Like the placement of some of these purple coins where you have to essentially get down. Yeah, I think I pretty much have to jump onto those platforms and allow it to sink. And that way I can grab them as it's lowering. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Here we go. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. I was afraid that was going to happen, but I didn't actually think it was going to. Grab these. We're at 85. Very nice. We're only 15 away. We're almost done. And there's like 5 more back there. Oh, I thought those were purple coins down there for a second. They're just star bits. Gotta calm down. And oh, okay, missed one. It's always... I'm telling you what, I've done this on every galaxy where we've had purple coin missions. I've left one behind that is just floating up in the air because I simply do not take the initiative to just look up. There's clearly a freaking shadow right there where the coin is hovering above. Wow, I'm an idiot. But anyways, enough of me giving myself a hard time, I guess, beating myself over the head, essentially. We're going to wrap this up because we have 9 purple coins left. There's one right there. That leaves 8. I don't know why I'm talking like this in a rhythm type function, but we're going to continue on and finish this thing off. If I don't die, no, do not die. I refuse to die with 8 coins left to spare. And the final purple coin mission, give it to me. Let's go. Get away from those. Yeah, that would be an epic fail. Imagine that, the final purple coin mission, and I die with 8 coins remaining. I don't think I've ever done that in this one, but... we don't want to take that sling star yet because there's purple coins right there. That'll slide us down the volcano. So going back into that sling star again, we want to actually take the next one, fall down inside the volcano. And look at that. We have purple coins even inside the dang volcano. That's the last one. That's the worst one right there. I'm 1 hit away from death, but that was it. That was the, wow, close call. Look at that. 1 hit away from death. I have my 100 purple coins. And now we're going to wall jump up here again for the 3rd freaking time. How many times are we going to do this? But no, enough of my babbling on. I just want to go ahead and take a look at that volcano real quick. One last final time of that beautiful volcano before we grab the power star right here. Final purple coin comet, done. And here it is, folks. Last but not least, Daredevil Comet of Deep Dark Galaxy, and we are taking on the ghost ship Daredevil Run. And I think you know which boss this is going to be because we've fought her before. And we get a return to one of my favorite locations in the entire game, that nice little haunted ship location hidden within the Deep Dark cavern. But now, I don't know if that's the official name of this place, I just kind of named it myself. But anyways, we want to go ahead and jump up here aboard the ship if I don't hit my head enough times. And we have a rematch with Camilla the Magic Koopa herself. So here we go. This is it. This is the final boss of the game, the final power star of the game. And our batteries are low. What better way to finish the game off with a freaking low battery? I love it. So why don't we just take this Koopa shell, if I get my words out edgewise, throw it at her and watch her go down. Yeah, so we essentially have to do this with not getting hit at all. This first phase is, for the most part, pretty simple. We just want to avoid her fireballs like usual. But once she goes up to the top deck, that's when things get a little bit hectic. Because, of course, if you remember, she summons her little Magic Koopa freaks. So we want to go ahead and avoid them. As you can see, we're now on the final phase already. It's kind of unbelievable. But yes, so it is now time to narrowly avoid death by all those freaking fireballs being shot right above our head. We want to go ahead and just grab this Koopa shell since it's right there. Man, I really hope I don't die here. I'm probably going to. And of course, it would land on that Magic Koopa and I would die. Try this again. All right, so we're moving back up to the deck. We cannot fail this, even though we already have technically. Don't tell anybody. This is the last mission. I have to do this. I have to be epic here. I have to actually pretend like I do not suck at video games for once in my life. Man, that was, I don't know how I didn't die at that fireball, but that was a miss. We want to go ahead and take care of these freaking minions down here because they can get quite annoying. Magikoopa minions, and I don't know how I survived that one either. Man, that, wow, okay. I know I've already died once in this mission, so it's not really anything like amazing if I'm avoiding these by like luck, but it still was kind of cool that I didn't get hit by those fireballs. But now we want to take this thing, throw it at Camilla. Grab our star bits, avoid the flaming fireballs that she's shooting at us with her magical wand that I would love to borrow sometime, because why not? More Magikoopas, of course. Come on, I think she's like one hit away now. I haven't been keeping track. I never do in this fight because there's so much going on at all times. I can never stand it. But that's not it. It is it. I was lying to you. It was all a joke. That was it. That was the fight. That was the rematch. The one we've been waiting on. And this is it. Let's get a nice view of the final power star. This is it. Number 120. I cannot believe we were finally here. We have collected the final power star of the game, the final comet star of the game. So let's get back to the Comet Observatory and see what awaits us. Notice the countdown at 1. 120, there it is. Galaxy complete. We've officially completed every single galaxy at 100% in the garden. And of course, all the other domes. Nothing left to do but to save our game, because why not? And we now have enough star power to go to another world. But before that, we must help your special one. Again? Really? Didn't we already do that? Yeah, so essentially the countdown goes to 0. And we are now able to go to the center of the universe once again. We have already done this, so I'm not going to show any of this. But for some reason, they make you do it again. Of course, my low battery would happen right in the middle of this important scene. There's babies crying. Leave them alone. Let them sleep. All right, here's the end screen once again. We went through all the ending, the final boss, Bowser again, and we sat through all the credits once again to see that end screen pop back up because...
So much for playing my game.
Nothing that we did was different the second time up until now. We finally get a new scene. Looks like the gate. It's lit up. There's, for some reason, birds landing. Don't know why, but they're landing up there. Somehow they're surviving too. They must have the same ability the Lumas gave us to be able to breathe in space.
Thank you.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
You can now play as Luigi. So yes, we can now play as Luigi. This is the unlockable event that you receive for 100%ing the game and essentially getting all 120 power stars. Welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Just kidding. I'm going to go ahead and show off Luigi now. It is time to switch to the other bro so we can start up the game. So essentially, the adventure resets, but this time the main star is, of course, Luigi. But yeah, so this game is essentially going to be identical as the first game, except you are going to be, again, playing as Mario's brother. You will be doing every single mission the exact same way, except Luigi has a few differences compared to playing as Mario. Luigi, first off, can run a heck of a lot faster. He can jump a lot higher, especially with his triple jumps. And, however, he also slides around a little bit. So if you notice, once you do some jumping around and you land on the ground, Luigi will slide around quite a bit, making this section of the game a little bit more challenging if you're playing as Luigi. By no means is it impossible, but just a little extra challenge in case, you know, people that have played this game the first time want to go through it again with a little extra challenge. I do like this idea and very much appreciate the fact that we get to play as Luigi. Doesn't really happen a lot in some of the 3D Mario platforming games, but it is cool nonetheless. So yes, that is essentially the main differences at the end of the game, or that is essentially the main difference when you're playing as Luigi. I'm going to go ahead and go through this little tutorial section here at the gate, and we're going to go ahead and lead it all the way back to the Comet Observatory again, like we did at the beginning of the Let's Play. And I've actually never played the game as Luigi past this point, this little introduction tutorial section. I've never started Good Day Galaxy as Luigi ever, and I'm fine with admitting that. I personally never really saw any reason to, even though it's kind of cool to be able to play as Luigi, and I know he's, again, like I said, a little bit of more of a challenging part of the game where you got to play with a little bit of a challenge since he moves around a little bit differently than Mario. But for some reason, I just never was ever motivated to go back through and playing the game again on the same file. Maybe that'll change in the future, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and actually go through the first 3 missions of the game in Good Day Galaxy once we return back to Comet Observatory. But for now, we're going to continue on in this first introductory section. Show off some of the main differences compared to when we were playing as Mario. Yeah, we have this part here. Of course, the Lumas are not telling us anything like they did with Mario. Kind of talking about how they brought us here all suddenly, all that, you know, ramamajazz and all that crap. So yeah, essentially we just have to go up, talk to Rosalina, get our spin ability, and we can be on our way. Yeah. Do whatever Mama asks. Here she is. The majestic woman herself. Man, she's been watching us again. She needs to really get a life. I'm just kidding. I think we're gonna get that from you. I just have a feeling about that. Something tells me you're gonna give us an ability to travel through space. It's like playing this game so many times will tell me that. Here it is. Now we have the exact same spin ability that we were able to use as Mario. Yes, disasters have struck. Man, you guys have just been through disasters after disasters, haven't you? She's gonna fly off. So mysteriously. Alright, so you know the drill. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can crack these crystals open. But yeah, I have to say, I love the idea of having an extra challenge to be able to play as Luigi. I've never actually went through the game as Luigi myself. I'm fine with admitting that right here. I have never went back and done any of the Power Star missions as Luigi. So this will be my first time doing it. Yeah, so now we're gonna go through this little tutorial section again. Bloody. Had a launch star once. Now he doesn't. The guy is a little bit useless, but you know, we gotta collect our star chips. Let's do that. And here's number 5. Give me that launch star, man. Give it to me. Let's go over here. And another friend is captured. Man, it's like a theme with these guys in this game. Like it kind of carries on in the future or something. It's really weird. Like in the future galaxies or something. Yeah, we gotta find a key. Which Goomba has it? It's not this one. These are two ugly Goombas. They're not the right color, not the right shape. This one has it. Right here. Here he is. Give me that key, bro. Just keeping keys in his pockets that he doesn't really have. Where are you sticking that thing in your mouth? I'm said too much. You're freed. Yep. Give me that Sling Star, man. Transform. Sling Star. Let's take it. And another one captured. You have a pipe. And you're telling us stuff that we already know. There's the big Goomba. Gigantic, man. Man, we should have got more of this in like a sequel to this game or something. It's so weird how they didn't do that. I'm obviously being sarcastic. Oh, I'm weird. Now we got to get into this pipe. Yada, yada. Yeah. Telling us what to do. Now we're on this side. And they've been waiting for us because they have no lives. They really need to read a book or something. There's the Grand Star captured, and that machine is very mysterious. Yeah. We've done this before. And we gotta stop that terrible machine once again. So we gotta flip all the switches off. Grand Star is ours. Once again. Get out of here, Goombas. Give me that thing. Ooh, beautiful. Don't need to scream, Luigi. Calm down. We can hear you. And as you can see, we return back to the Comet Observatory that has now been redarkened because our adventure, of course, has reset. So it's almost like Mario's progress didn't matter. How sad. 1 Power Star. It's so weird to see single digits again, man. New galaxy in the terrace. Let's check it out. Let's go in the terrace. Yay! Good Egg Galaxy awaits. Love me some good eggs. First mission, Dino Piranha. Let's do this thing. We are back once again at Good Egg Galaxy, this time as the Green Hat Bro. We'll kind of show off a little bit more of Luigi's movements, collect some stuff, and we'll be on our way. Yeah, Luigi's speed definitely comes in handy in these in this game. Hit our head, jump over here, jump up top this. We're gonna make our way over there. There's our launch star. Let's take it. Love me some Yoshi egg. Crack. And break that open, and boom. Sorry. More animal abuse. I hate doing this. 1 time. 2 times. 3 times. And I think he's had enough. We're horrible people. We just abused the freaking Dino Piranha when he was not even cracked out of his egg yet. How sad. Power Star number 1 is ours. I love that. Mission number 2, once again. A snack of cosmic proportions. 2.0. There he is. Freaking greedy, freaking hungry Luma. Yeah, you want it all. You take it all. You just freaking take all the star bits. Yeah, he's stuffed all right. Like a turkey on Thanksgiving stuffed. Give me that pink launch star. I'm going over here. I'm gonna go over here now. Launching away. Down here. Yeah. Another launch star. Here it is. Power Star's in sight. And it is mine. Power Star number 2 is mine. And the final mission. King Caliente's Battle Fleet 2.0. Let's get it. Luigi, man. All right, let's see what Toad has to say, man. We're both green. Like, we're twinning. I love it. We should hang out for this. You can make it bounce. I can make something bounce, all right? That freaking coconut. And the bridge is formed. Oh, I almost fell into the lava. Man, what an ugly octopus. I mean, you are, I'm just bowing down. Oh, I so burnt my butt. That's funny. I've never done that. 1 hit. 2 hit. 2 hit again. 3 hit. 3.2. 3.3. You done, son. Go back into that lava pool. Hide that face of yours. And that is it. Power Star number 3. We have finally received the 3rd and final Power Star of Good Day Galaxy once again as Luigi. 3 stars gotten.
Look.
Yes, we kind of did that already. Oh, it's all dark again. We really need a candle or something, man. They really need a backup generator or something, because this is just ridiculous. Like, we're in space, we have the ability to fly, and come on. Yeah, I want to go up there, though. I love the fountain. All right, but I think that's actually going to do it for this Let's Play. So that is really all I wanted to show is Luigi. Just mainly wanted to go through the first 3 missions again in Good Day Galaxy. Just mainly wanted to play through it for the first time, because that's actually the first time I've ever started the game as Luigi. I've never ever played past the point where you first arrive at the Comet Observatory, so it's kind of nice to kind of go through those missions again as Luigi. But unfortunately, it is that time. I still cannot believe this is it. This is the end. I know I originally ended the Let's Play after the main adventure, after we had obtained the first 90 Power Stars. But of course, wanted to go get the rest of the Comet Stars as well, and we did that. We did just that. I had a lot of fun with this once again. But this is the last bonus episode and the very last episode of this game. Again, I might do a Let's Play of the sequel to this game, Super Mario Galaxy 2. But for now, we're going to have to wait and see. But that is it for this Let's Play. Anyone that was watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't cringy and awkward and bad at the game like I probably was. But that is it. I had a lot of fun with this. One of my favorite games of all time. One of the best 3D platformers of all time. And overall, a very fun and amazing experience. And I'm definitely going to be playing this game again because I love it that much. But that is all. I hope you all enjoyed. Anyone again that was watching this, that is it for Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. I will see you later on my next project. Until then, goodbye and good night.